Hey guys. See, this is what happens. This is what happens. Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. There you have it. Rookie mistake. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't have the chat pulled up, and I typically do. But there we go. Yeah, no audio. Yeah, it's there. Thank you, Ilea. Appreciate you. We should be back in there now. I got you. Thank you, Planet Hermit. Appreciate you. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so I guess we'll start over. Yeah, that happens sometimes, guys. It's just the way the things work. I'm a one-man show here as far as technical goes. Thank you to my moderators. They're on top of it. I tell you what, thank you, Ilea, for calling and let me know. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why we try to get those rooms set up in behind, in the background. And I do have one set up for, like, the mods that have been, that I mod with over on Marfugo and Hilly. They're all in a room together. And they can talk to me that way, but I don't even have that pulled up right now, so that's my fault. So thank you. I think Jammer's probably been screaming at me here, and I just didn't even see it. So I was just trying to get into it, and I've been, haven't done one in a few days, so not making excuses. That should have never happened, but, it just is what it is. So, okay. You guys see me flipping back and forth between screens, so let's just do this again. Anyway, this is Noah's version of this. This is the Endless Spiral. We have a couple of, we have at least one eruption coming, okay? There you go, right there. Okay, boom, boom. So, this happened on the 12th. It's supposed to hit here early on the 16th, is what they're saying. This is not supposed to be something that's, really, really big or any kind of, any massive amounts of intensity, but it still is a shot from the sun coming our way. Oftentimes we get these lull times during solar max, and that's what we're in right now, solar maximum. We'll get these lull times, and then what happens, people just kind of forget, right? The sun is still erupting everywhere, and just let me just kind of point that out right here. This is SDO. You can see all the bright flashes. This is a 3-day run, and I'm just going to use the slide bar here, and we're just going to, kind of go forward and back here. You can see how everything is just flashing. Every time you see a flash, that's a flare. That was a decent size one up there on the right. Okay, that was probably an M-class flare. Now, granted, that probably didn't send any kind of CMER direction, but it most definitely did cause some radio blackouts on the day side of the planet. Probably not for very long, not a real intense one, but it still did happen. Also, this one here was probably the most eruptive one that I've seen. This was today. So, then this one here, I don't think is coming at us. It could have a component of it that is, but remember, this is from our perspective. So, anything firing kind of that direction, unless it really is a very wide one, and it's actually looks like part of it is probably actually behind the sun. It's being occulted. Some of it is because the eruption looks like it generated like right on the limb here. Okay, so some of it's on the front, some of it's on the back, but you can clearly see some of this plasma ejecting off. Wham, right there. Okay, so yeah, and it does look like it's going that way. I don't anticipate this giving us a big hit, if it even hits us at all. That is kind of in what we call the danger zone. We connect to the sun over here magnetically, so anything fired that way, we always pay closer attention because it will give us a proton storm, and that's how they measure radiation storms. But as of right now, yeah, nothing. And a proton storm will typically start to arrive within 20 minutes to an hour, but it's not X-ray, it's not light. So anything from a flare is here in less than 24. And, it's here in less than, it's here in like 8 minutes. So, yeah. But, you can kind of see, we had a decent sized M-class flare back here, turn of the day on the 9th. But this is a data dropout because of the location of the satellites. It's not able to get the data. So that's just what that is right now. We do go in and out of that. There'll be months where we don't get that at all, and then we'll get it for a few weeks, once a day. It's very forecastable, you know. They are forecasting a G1 here on the 16th. So yeah, and they did get this past big storm that we had. They were pretty close on the forecasting in that. I was pretty impressed with that. And also, guys, I will say this too. Yeah, you guys know I'm sorry I didn't do any kind of content the past few days. I have been having a rough time. I've been pretty sick. Also hurt my foot. I stepped down onto something and the heel of my foot fractured, that kind of thing. But I'm okay. I don't want my show to be about that, okay? So I'm just telling you guys, just so you know why I did not do any content for the past couple days. That's why. I spiked a pretty high fever, and I just couldn't get myself to do anything like that. So that's just what we're doing. So, now, and I do apologize for the no audio. That was just crazy. But anyway, you guys can see this right here. You see that line right there. Now, this is a view from another satellite called SOHO. Right? It's from our view. And this is an actual disc on the imager itself. It blocks the main light of the sun, so this thing can even get any imaging at all. But that's actually from the comet. Okay, that's the tail of the comet, like the end of the tail of the comet. I've been showing you guys images and images of this thing throughout the whole time it's been here. Right now, it's a naked eye comet, which means that you can go outside without any equipment and look up at the sky, and you will see it. So, yeah. Now, with that being said, let me go here, and let's do this. Yeah, so if I take you guys over to spaceweather.com, this comet is actually, we're going to have the anti-tail. Now, I know that this is kind of a hard thing to explain to people, because it is kind of hard to wrap your brain around an anti-tail. In other words, this comet is going to appear to have a tail that is pointing at the sun. And it only happens as we cross across the exact plane of the comet. Okay? So the comet's actually is the one, I guess it crosses our plane, I should say. That's probably the best way to say it. And I've shown you guys the intersolar system pictures before. The graph where you can kind of move it around, and the model itself. I'm not seeing it here. I could probably find it somewhere and get it to you. But this here, guys, is spaceweather.com, Dr. Tony Phillips. But you can see the anti-tail here. See that? That's the anti-tail. This is the main tail of the comet. If you guys go out at night, a few minutes after dusk, you're going to see, or after sunset, if you look in the western sky, you'll be able to see this thing with your eyes. You won't need no equipment or anything. Unless it's in a position, and it could, like, dim, too. There's no guarantee. So, I mean, the best thing to do for most people, you can just grab your phone, or you can get a pair of binoculars. I mean, that would be the cheapest option. If you're wanting to record it, obviously people that have telescopes already most likely are already going to know how to do this. So that's why I don't really go there with that. But it looks like you see a little bit of a Starlink there too. You see this? That looks like a chain of Starlink satellites. That could be Starlink. Not sure. But also here, I'm going to give credit here to the people that took these pictures too. This one here is Michael Yeager, Martinsburg, Austria. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. And then this one down here is, I'll probably butcher a name here. I haven't seen the name on this one. Yarlis Medina, Sociedad de Astronomía de Caribe, I don't know, wherever that's from, Puerto Rico. Okay, so, I don't know exactly where, so it's in Puerto Rico. I know where Puerto Rico is at, but I don't know where the rest of that is. So anyway, you can see that. You can actually see the anti-tail right there. So that's just, there it is. This is our magnetosphere. I'm not going to go there right now. What I will do, though, because we're talking about this comet, I do want to pull this up for you guys real quick. Like, Let's just go ahead and do it this way. I'll be able to show you this comet again. Let's go 10. What is today? So let's go 10-8 to 10-11. I'm just going to show you the brunt of this because as this comet goes off screen, you don't get to see anything anyway. So, I mean, it's kind of pointless to show you a screen with nothing on it. I see other people out there doing that, and it drives me nuts. But anyway, we'll do it this way. So, let's see here. Slideshow. Now, this is stereo ahead. This is from stereo A. And we will just take a look at the, I guess that one. Let's just see what we get here on this one. Yeah, there it is. And I've shown this to you already. Now, because of where this satellite's located now, which is close to Earth, okay, this used to be 90 degrees. It's not 90 degrees anymore, guys. It's sitting close to us. So, when we see things from this particular satellite now, it's pretty much from our perspective. It does have a skewed view. It is sitting to what we would call our west. But it's actually, if you were to look at it on a flat map, things are reversed when you're talking about space and the sun. So east-west would be reversed. So when I say west, I'm actually talking about east. What we got there? We get some more memberships there. Hey, Kay, thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. We will be doing a members only, probably tomorrow. Again, guys, I just have not. I'm serious, guys. I have not. Yeah. My wife's on vacation this week. My daughter's on fall break, and it's so busy right now. And everything else I just told you what happened this weekend is, yeah. But thank you for that, Kay. Appreciate you. K+4 is what I've been calling her. I'm glad you did find your other account, though. That's pretty cool. Anyway, but so you guys can see that. This is from Stereo A, and I'm not going to sit here and beat this over your head either. This is something I've shown you guys multiple times here. But, let's see here. Right now, guys, we were actually getting some space weather from one of those CMEs. Now, it wasn't going to be strong enough to put us in geomagnetic storming. That's why I didn't dwell on it. But as you can see here, guys, the BZ here, we look for -6 on this red line. And as of right now, we're kind of in and out of that. And right now, our speed and our density just isn't high enough to really give us a nice, good solar hit. Thank you, Genius by Birth. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. You guys are just so awesome. You really are. Man, girl, love that. Love that. She's been a member for 6 months. Wages? You should be resting, sir. Smash that like. Thank you. Appreciate you. I know you guys worry about me, and that's really kind of why I don't talk about it a lot. Because I don't want people worried about me. You don't need to be. I'm fine, I promise. And thank you, though. If I need prayers, I ask for them, and that's what I did. You know, because I did. I mean, I've been... My foot is really, really bad right now. You can ask my wife. I'm having to wear my shoe around the house because it's one of those kinds of pain when you first, like, step off a couch or something, or sit up and go to stand up. And when you first put that first amount of pressure on it, it hurts really, really bad. And then, like, the longer you stand on it, it kind of goes away. That's kind of what the pain I'm feeling right now from it. So, I mean, it's not like making me completely immobile or nothing like that. It's just, yeah. Now, obviously, I'm sitting in front of a computer screen right now, so my foot shouldn't have any effect on me doing this. And I'm not trying to say that. What I'm trying to say is fighting the fever, too. Cellulitis and all that stuff that I've talked about. And that's why I don't want to, because I can just sit here and keep talking about this stuff. You hear me? Hear me starting to do it right there? So I don't want my channel to be about that. But thank you guys for all the prayers and all that stuff. So, all right. Now, as I get moving here, you're going to see that eruption right there is probably the one that's going to hit us right there. It doesn't look very impressive, but it's going to be more impressive than what you think because the sun actually camouflages some of that plasma. Okay? So I just want to make sure that you guys understand that. That was right in front of us. Hey, Ron, thanks, brother. I appreciate you, man. You guys are just too good to me, man. You really are. Hey, Ripper. What you say? You see in the comment? Let me read this comment. This comment here. I'm gonna highlight that one so we can see it. I'm outside right now. And there is only one bright spot in the sky. The tail isn't showing yet. If that's the comet, it could be the comet, man. Very well could be, but because it does seem to be one of the brightest objects out there right now. You know, that's cool if you're seeing it. I've had cloudy skies, so I haven't been able to see any of it. You know. And Jammer was here in my town, and I wasn't even able to go meet up with him because I was sick, and I didn't want to get his family, him and his significant other, sick by being around them. Yeah. We're gonna make it happen though here in the next few months, I think. So I'm gonna try to talk him into coming onto the show while he's here. That way we can go live and show our big ugly faces. Sitting in the same room. You don't get to see that very often on YouTube. People that do channels together or just have some sort of relationship there. Typically, they're on Zoom calls, you know? They're not usually sitting in the same room. That's kind of a special thing, really. But, yeah. It's amazing how you can start to care about people you've never even put a hug on. And it just, yeah. Yeah. I can safely say that some of my extended family, I'm not as close to them as I am to a lot of you guys. That's a fact. You know, I'm talking like outside of my parents and my sister and their family and stuff like that. Obviously, those are my closest people, and the same thing on my wife's side. They're just as much family to me as anything else. But it's just amazing how you can really start to care about each other, and that's kind of what we do here. And I think it's pretty evident by the way we treat each other. We really, truly do care about each other, I think. And I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate that. Ripper's been a long-time friend of mine, and a good friend at that. You don't find that too often. And Jammer's the same way, and Ilea. I can just keep moving on here, guys. And Trinity, Hilly. I mean, again, guys, I could just keep moving. And that's all you'd hear me say. So, anyway, you got space weather coming from left to right here. Sun's off to the left. So there you go. You're going to see all the stuff moving left to right here. And this is our magnetic field. This is actually our magnetosphere. And what that means is it's being created from our magnetic field and space weather's interaction. So when stuff from the sun hits us, this is the bow shock. That's the first point of contact. And what you're seeing here is the actual protection our magnetic field's giving us. That's why the color is different inside here. This is inside our magnetosphere. So what you're seeing is slower speed because nothing's moving as fast in there. Now remember, we're talking about magnetics too. That's the main driver here. It isn't gravity. Okay, so always keep that in mind. Now the blue colors are actually just as fast as the darker reds. They're just moving the opposite direction. So Wages World, how does stuff come from back here and move towards the Earth on the backside? Well, it really doesn't. And let me show you why. When you get hit, like right here, see how we're kind of compressing? And then you're going to see the blue light up. Watch. Right after we got hit, see that? And now it's coming back towards us. What's happening there is, you've seen it kind of combine right here, and it's reconnecting. There's a magnetic field line there, and it reconnects to us. So it gets drawn in from the back. So that's just what I'll say there. Hey, Nita Lane, I'm all ears. Cooking and wish I had a personal... Hey, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it? We actually had Culver's tonight. I didn't even know they had like pork tenderloins. You don't see those very much anymore. Pork tenderloin sandwiches. But they had it, and I got one. It was pretty good. Pretty good. Anyway, thank you, Nita, for being a member. How many months does that say? Is that 6 months? Yeah. Guys, if you've been a member, you guys get a free super chat every month. Just so you know. You'd end up overweight. Well, I wouldn't end up overweight because I'm already overweight. I had bariatric surgery years ago, and I lost a fat man, and I'm still a fat man. So we'll just leave it at that. least I can see my toes now. Anyway. Okay, so this is the HP. This right here is the same indice, basically, as the KP. These are 3-hour plots. These are 30-minute. This is more real time. And I say this a lot. You guys, anybody that's listened to me for 2 or 3 days has probably heard me say it 3 or 4 times. So, but it's important because we need to understand that this is more real time. This is why I show this to you. Planet Hermit, member for 5 months. Prayers up for your health. Thank you, Planet Hermit. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, for real. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, guys, this is our Aurora forecast. Check this out. So we are expecting some Aurora again tomorrow night. There's actually a small chance tonight. If this storm, if whatever's hitting us now actually gets a little bit more intense, you could see some Aurora. We've seen Aurora during that big storm in 49 states. That was the last report I had. And we had it down in, I mean, just close to the equator. It was a big deal. I think a lot of people already knew that. Dex, he's shown some of his personal photographs over on Marfugal, and it was awesome. So, guys, you know, and sometimes you can't see it with your naked eye. Pull your phone out. That's the mistake I made the one time. But I was getting on Facebook, everybody around me was showing me Aurora from right here where I'm at. So me and my daughter went and got in the car, and sure enough, we seen it, but it was very, very, very light. I don't even know if I want to call it a success on my end on that time. Got my phone out, you can see it a little bit better, but it's not even worth showing you guys. So, I mean, because it's not. It really, truly isn't. So, but what I'm going to do now, I am going to try to show you some that was sent to me. I'm not going to be able to show them all, guys. So please forgive me on that end of it. But I am going to try to show you some of them. Let's see if I can't, well, hold on a minute here. Let's, and things may get a little whopper-jawed here while I'm trying to do this. So, hang tight with me, okay? Let me, let's put that down there. I may need to open up another, yeah. Let's do it this way. Let's get rid of, well, nope. Let's go here. I'm not sure what you guys are seeing. Welcome to Rick Kool-aid. Hey, Dennis, good to see you, bud. Thanks, bud. Appreciate you, man. Did you re-up there? Awesome. 6 months, baby. You got the blue face. All right. So, let me, and I'm sorry, I tried to have this stage, but guys, believe it or not, believe it or not, today is my dog's 2nd birthday, and my dog is my daughter, pretty much. She's brought in so much love to our life. It's one of those kind of things. So let me see if I can't drag some of these photographs in here to you. Come on, put it out there for me and let me see it. Okay, there it is right there. Alright, there's some right there. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not. But that one is from, let's see here, who sent that one to me? That was from Ange333. I'm not really sure where that was from yet. I need to go back and look at the email. But there's some right there. She sent me quite a few. I'm going to show a couple other people here too. I'll show you one from Bill here in just a second. This one here is pretty intense. Check this one out. This one's from Bill Welsh. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So, yeah. Let me, let's go back here. Let's show the one, Aaron sent me one here. See if I can't show that one to you. I'm like, there you go. Let's see here. Let's go down here and put, let me, I want to highlight, I'm not looking at the chat right now a whole lot, guys. Hey, Evolution, good to see you. Guys, you guys need to get over to his channel. Evolution does Aurora photography and other photography. Okay, so just know that. Go over and check out his channel, Evolution Studios. You can drop your link in there if you want, Evolution. I think I made you a moderator, if I'm not mistaken. I think I did. If not, I will, so you can put your link in there. Let me, let's see here. I gotta find you again. Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to... Evolution, I'm gonna make you a moderator here for a little bit, okay? That way you can, put your link in there. Well, if one of my other moderators want to do that, or I can just do it this way, it doesn't really matter. Let's go up here, because it won't take me but a second here. I'm sorry, I'm just like way behind. Yeah, if I can get one of my other moderators to do that for me, so I ain't slowing you guys down here. But check this out. This one's from Aaron. That's pretty cool, man. That's a pretty intense one, to be honest with you. Okay, and let's go to Heather Joy. Heather Joy sent us some too. Check these out. This one here, I'm only going to show you one of hers, and I'll show you all hers tomorrow. Check that out. Ain't that pretty cool? Those are power lines, I believe, if I'm correct on that. But that's a cool one. Pretty neat. So let me let's just X out a couple of these here. That way my thing don't get too full. Alright, now, well, here's another one from Heather. Let's just show this one here real quick. That's pretty cool, too. Now, I don't know how much of that's naked eye. I can't really say. I'm not going to sit there and say, it's all naked eye, guys. No, I'm going to tell you the truth. So we're not going to do that, right? But check this one out. This one was from, this one was really cool. Check this out. That's from PNG right there. Pano. I can't remember the username, guys. I'll try to get the username. They sent it to me in the email. But check that one out. This one is so cool. I just, my chin just dropped when I seen that. Crack-a-lackin', baby, crack-a-lackin'. Beans and Franks, you can send them to me if you want. Anytime you guys want to send me pictures, I try my best to show everything you guys send me. I don't always succeed. I'm not going to sit here and try to claim anything like that. But there are a lot of times that I'm able to get you guys, show you guys this picture. But isn't that one of the better ones that we've seen? At least it was for me. And let me tell you what makes this one so great. It's a panoramic, right? This is not just like a screenshot. I mean, it looks professional in my opinion. And they may be. I mean, they may truly be. I can't remember who sent this to me. I'll have to go look, and I'll give you credit, whoever did that, in the next show, guys. I just thought it was really cool. That was one of the best ones that I've seen throughout anywhere I've seen. Not just the stuff you guys are sending me, but everything. So I'll just say that. Now I got this one here. These are intense too. This is from Dawn. Check that out. I mean, that's just, some of these things are just amazing. It really did blow my mind. So, yeah. I mean, Dawn, great job. That's just some cool stuff, guys. And here's JPOS. JPOS sent me these. JPOS, I have to say that you sent me some of the best ones too. I'm getting ready to show a couple of them. So if you're still here, brother, good job on these too. Check that out. Now, if he's still in here, I'm not sure if he is or not. But yeah, I would be curious on how much of that's naked eye, or how much you had to like kind of draw that out a little bit. Your phone, you might not have had to put any kind of filter or nothing on it to draw it out. Your phone sometimes just picks it up like that, or even just a regular camera will. But these are some of the best ones that, again, just really intense, beautiful stuff. And if that's actually how it looked to the naked eye, wow, that's all I can say. And here's another one. This is, again, this is JPOS. I mean, this is some good stuff. It really, truly is. You guys are talented. You might not even know it. And that's why I'm bringing it out like this. Like this one right here. Now, what I like about this one, it isn't necessarily completely about the Aurora. Check this out. Okay, yeah, we see Aurora back there, and that's the best, that's what we're here to look at here. But check it out. I mean, just the foliage and stuff that's in it, too. I mean, it's nature, man. You just can't get nothing better. AI can try, but it ain't never going to get that like that. You just can't do it. Here's another one from JPOS. Check that out. Pretty cool stuff, guys. Cool stuff. And thank you guys for sending these to me and trusting me to show them. I oftentimes, I remember sending stuff to other people before I had a channel, and they just, you just kind of felt like nobody paid attention. And I don't want anybody to ever feel that way. This is from Mist Dragon. Cool stuff. Very cool stuff. Again, look, guys, when you guys get this stuff in it, it makes it better, in my opinion. Again, it's just an artistic opinion, I guess, at that point. But, I mean, come on. That's natural. There was nothing else that he just took a picture, right? It ain't like he was trying to get nature out of there, because nature's still there. This is JPOS's picture. But yeah, and here's Mist. I just think it adds to it. I really, truly do. And again, guys, I'm one of those people that like the natural look of things better than some other ones. Now, I'm not sure. I know these are from Ricky here. I'm going to let's see if this one will open right here. Yep, there we go. Cool. That's a good one. Heck yeah. Good job, Ricky. That's Ricky Spence, guys, in case you guys didn't know or Ricky I was talking about here. Looks like she zoomed in just a touch there, and that's cool. Cool stuff, guys. I mean, I have never seen what I would consider real Aurora. Okay? And I'm just being honest. Just being honest. I've seen little hazes, this and that. But I want to be standing underneath these things and watching them move across the sky. It's just one of those things, man. I don't think you can top it. I really don't. That's God's palette right there, man. It's called the sky. But, that's just what I say and what I think. I know everybody don't believe the same way I do, and that's cool. I'm all about that too. You ain't got to believe how I believe. But yeah, so let's see here. See if I think I got one or two other people that sent me some here. This one here is from Michaela. Michaela's showed us some before. Let's bring this one in, see which one this one is. Oop, that one didn't. All right, let's bring it down here first then. We'll copy it to the desktop. Okay, that one did not do anything for me here. Okay. Okay, that might be where the Pano one is too. I think that's her. If I'm correct. And again, guys, I could be completely wrong on this. Where is that going? I'm dropping them on my desktop and they're not wanting to open up for some reason. I'm gonna try it one more. Yeah, that's not, for some reason I'm having a problem opening those. I'll have to put them in a different format, I think. Sorry, Kayla, I'll try to show those later. But yeah. Let's see here. This one's Lamonda. Sent me these. I think I showed you guys these before, if I remember right. Yes. These are the ones from the previous storm. Just so you guys know. But yeah. Show Mist. Yeah, I can't pull up my Telegram right now, man. Or I would. I need to download that. There you go. Cruise to Alaska. That's a good idea, Marilyn. I love that. I love that. That'd be awesome. Yeah, my aunt actually did that one year, but this is one I missed. Mist, I will show your video tomorrow, okay? I'll make a point to go ahead and download it. I was trying to just do it off. So I try not to download everything every time, guys. Because when I do, it just starts eating my memory up on my computer and it makes it hard. Let me just get rid of that real quick. Okay. Alright, guys. Well, check this out. We just had another flare. But yeah. Oh goodness, what a night, what a stream, you know. Sorry guys, I was not up to par here. I apologize for the no sound, but hopefully you guys enjoyed those Aurora photography. But we got tomorrow, guys. You guys could see some tomorrow night too, so get them cameras ready and get out there if you can, if you're in a place where you can. So, and we are right now are getting hit with a M-class flare. And if we go down here, yep, see how it shows up in the D region? It gets absorbed in the D region here, and this is how we model it. Right here on the end, see how that kind of increased? So anybody on the day side of the planet, which is our friends down in Australia, over here in the, well, I would say what? Indonesia, Philippines, Taiwan, Japan looks like they might be getting into some of this. Hawaii might be getting some of this. So yeah. But yeah, check that out. So that's happening right now. Now, did that fire off a flare? Or a CME? We won't know that for a few hours. So, but that happened 8 minutes ago, just so you know. It takes 8 minutes to get here. So remember that, guys. When you guys go out and look up at the sun, you're actually looking at what the sun looked like 8 minutes ago. You know, that can kind of mess with your mind. Something else I wanted to point out here too, I forgot. We do have a significant coronal hole facing Earth. And I'm pointing that out because I'm going to give a shout out here to Ron over the Emergency Management Associates. Hey Stephanie, good to see you. I forgot to say hi to you earlier. I seen you in there earlier. Anyway. But yeah, so anytime we have a coronal hole facing Earth, the seismic activity, or you can just put yourself on an earthquake watch. That's just a fact. You can look at it in historic data. The data's there. I don't know exactly what causes it, okay? All I know is when we have a coronal hole facing Earth, the amount and the intensity of earthquakes increase. Seismic activity in general. Now, other space weather affects that also. But get over and check out IG, Isaiah's Granny, and Ron over at Emergency Management Associates. I'm not sure if Ricky's over there too sometimes, but I know she used to be. But anyway, they're all very intelligent when it comes to earthquakes. So, but yeah. And get over and check out everybody else. I'm going to try to get back in the group here, guys, the next few days. We're supposed to be going to Tennessee on Thursday to see her parents. They live out of state. And we're going to make a drive down there. You know, none of our parents are getting any younger, just like us. So we want to spend some time with them. I still plan on doing live stream while I'm down there in the evening, just like what I'm doing right now. It may not be as extravagant, and it may not be as long. But I'm still going to post. I'm going to try to post every day. Okay? Just so you know. But if I end up not being able to a day or whatever there, I will let you guys know in a community post. Always check my community post. Turn your bell on, all that stuff, okay? And the reason why is that is how I communicate with most of you. I'm not always the best at getting right out there and giving you guys an explanation on what's going on. But I will make a point to at least get on there and say, hey, I'm either not going to have one or I'm going to have one. Now, if it's still up in the air up until the time of when I'm getting ready to do it, I will at least, even at that point, I'll say yes or yay or nay, right? If I'm going to, it'll already be posted waiting for you guys. If I'm going to say no, I will put a community post out there, okay? Just so you guys know. I don't want you guys wasting your time and thinking I'm coming on and you're waiting on me to come on and all that stuff. I used to be really bad about that. I just didn't, pay much attention to that. Now I'm starting to pay more attention to that. I figured out that that's kind of disrespectful to you guys. So I don't want to do that to you guys. So anyway, I will be popping up here, guys. And go check out everybody. I'm sure Marfug will be going live here in just a few minutes. Love all you guys. Thank you guys for the gift of memberships. I'm going to try to do a members only tomorrow at some point. I'm going to try to bring Axe in here too at one point too, because we've been kind of talking in the background about doing something anyway. So if you guys don't know who Axe and Nacho are, get up there. I think they're, what is today? Today is Monday, so I think they stream on, it might be Monday and Thursday. I can't remember. But it's either Monday or Thursday or Tuesday and Thursday if I remember right. But get up there and check them out, guys. I say up there because they're Canucks. But Axe and Nacho, it's a good time, guys. It really, truly is. Good people, good music, good laughs. I'm telling you, it's fun. All right, God bless. Yahusha saves. And as always, you can drink this Kool-Aid.